Yes, this is still a stock channel, but there's just so much going on in the world of crypto. I just have to talk about what's going on with Celsius. And so in this video, we are going to discuss the fact that Goldman Sachs is buying the assets of Celsius, not the company, not the platform, but the assets. We're going to discuss all of that, what that means for you. And so let's go ahead and get right into the video. So let's go ahead and start it off, right? So I'm seeing a lot of people on social media, a lot of big channels, believe it or not, who are saying that Goldman Sachs is going to outright buy Celsius, the company. This is actually not true. Goldman Sachs is not buying Celsius, the platform. Goldman Sachs is buying Celsius's assets. There's actually a big difference there. And so they are getting paid a fee. That's basically what's happening. They are getting paid a fee in order to raise $2 billion from outside investors. And the Wall Street firm is seeking $2 billion in commitments. That's what they're looking for. And the proposed deal would actually allow investors to buy up Celsius's assets at potentially big discounts in the event of a bankruptcy filing. This is the important key thing here. Now, the reason Goldman Sachs is anticipating a possible bankruptcy from Celsius is because the platform itself is preparing for potential bankruptcy. This is due to the fact of its recent hires. See, Celsius actually just recently hired a restructuring law firm in order to advise it on a possible bankruptcy. And on top of that, reports have also emerged that Citigroup Bank and Akengump have advised Celsius to file for bankruptcy. So you've got that happening as well. The other thing I want to point out to you guys is this section right here. If you look at their very important section in their terms of use, you can actually see right here, it reads here, in the event that Celsius becomes bankrupt, enters liquidation, or is otherwise unable to repay its obligations, any eligible digital assets used in the earn service or as collateral under the borrow service may not be recoverable, and you may not have legal remedies or rights in connection with Celsius. This is very dangerous. This is why you have to be careful with these brokerages, these crypto exchanges. This is why you should have your crypto on a cold storage wallet, on an offline device, something like that. You should not have it on any of these exchanges. I know mostly retail investors all have their money on Coinbase, Voyager, Binance, Kraken, Gemini, whatever. Take your money off. I mean, obviously not financial advice, but in my personal opinion, I do not think it's safe for you. And I certainly don't think it's safe for you in this insane, crazy environment. And remember, I've been saying this for a while, and I will continue to say this. This is just the beginning. This is not the end. This is not the middle. This is the beginning of what's to come. There's going to be a lot more drama, a lot more foolishness, a lot more bankruptcies, a lot more pausing of withdrawals and things like that in the crypto space. So you need to go ahead and make the necessary steps to protect you and your money now. Very important that you do that. Now, let me also explain what's happening here, because I think there's a little bit of confusion. People are like, oh, Wall Street's getting into crypto, blah, 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 ha, ha. No, that's actually not what's happening. See, what you need to understand is that Wall Street, in my personal opinion, doesn't give a crap about Celsius or even crypto for that matter, for the most part. What they're doing is what Wall Street normally does. They are being sharks and they're smelling blood. And so because they're smelling blood out in the streets, they are coming to feast on what will end up being dirt cheap bargain basement prices on all of the assets that Celsius holds. You see, this is about making money for Goldman Sachs. This has nothing to do with, oh, we want to buy Celsius and become a big crypto empire. They don't care. They just want to make money. They see a vulnerable, dying crypto firm that is about to freaking go bankrupt and run out of business. And they're like, okay, let's swoop in and take advantage of these fire sale prices and let's scoop up your assets for an extremely cheap price. It's actually kind of smart if you ask me. So for those who don't understand, this Goldman Sachs thing is all about making money. That's all it is. I suspect that in the future, you're probably going to see more banks step in and take advantage of some of these dying crypto firms in order for them to make money. And that's what you're saying. There's a lot of sharks in the water. Everything in this whole situation is all about money. And once again, I cannot stress this enough. Please make sure you protect yourself. Get your money out of these exchanges. Get yourself a ledger. Get some type of crypto cold storage wallet. It will serve you very well. You actually control the keys, and you don't have to worry about this foolishness like what Celsius did when they paused all withdrawals and then you can't access your money. So hopefully this video helped. Hopefully you guys have a pretty better understanding of exactly what's going on with Goldman Sachs and Celsius. And yeah, there you guys have it. That'll go and conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.